All right, I'm going to teach you how to name and write the formulas for binary molecular compounds. Binary means there are two things. It's going to be two different types of nonmetals. The nonmetals are to the right of the stair step on the periodic table. And when you have nonmetal compounds, they're called molecular compounds. We are not crossing charges. You're going to be using Greek prefixes, which I've listed for you on page 5 of the chapter handout at the top. You should already be readily familiar with them. One is mono. We only use it with one oxygen. I made that note for you in the notes. You're going to want to highlight it. 2 is di, 3 is tri, 4 is tetra, 5 is penta, 6 is hexa, 7 is hepta, 8 is octa, 9 is nona, and 10 is deca. We use these in front of the names of the nonmetals. You only change the ending of the second nonmetal in the compound to "ide." Do not change the ending of the first nonmetal listed. So let me give you an example. We're looking at student exercise 13, and we're going to name a few molecular compounds. The first one is CCl4. This is carbon tetrachloride. I ran out of room here, so I just made it go on to the next line, okay? We put tetra in front of chlorine because there are 4 chlorine. That is the subscript on it, and we only change the ending of the second nonmetal to "ide." The next one is BCl3, okay? This is boron acting as a nonmetal. This is boron trichloride. The next one is SF6. This is sulfur hexafluoride. Then we have PF5. This is phosphorus pentafluoride. And then the last one is CO, which is carbon monoxide. So this was the opportunity to use mono because you can only use mono if there is one oxygen. Okay? All right, now let's go on to student exercise 14 where we can actually write chemical formulas of molecular compounds. So the first one that we have is tetraphosphorus pentafluoride. Okay, kind of a long one. Tetraphosphorus pentafluoride. Tetra means 4. That is the subscript on phosphorus. Penta means 5. It is the subscript on fluorine. So this is going to be P4F5. The next one is disulfur monoxide. So this one is going to be S2O. The next one is nonacarbon triiodide. This is going to be C9I3. Now, here comes a really common question. Students often ask me about simplifying subscripts on molecular compounds. Don't do it. Because if you simplify the subscripts on this compound, you would get C3I, which would have a completely different name. It wouldn't be nonacarbon triiodide. It would be tricarbon iodide. Okay, totally different. So do not simplify subscripts on molecular compounds.